This video explains how to use goal-seek analysis from Excel, data analysis, what-if analysis. And first of all, read the problem. A Listen Seafood company ships fresh seafood to customers, and logistic manager has to decide, shipping an alternative. And first option is they can use a common carrier. For this case, they do not pay any fixed amount of cost. They just pay um, variable cost for per each shipment. Another extreme option will be leasing truck. Then they have to pay $21,000 upfront, and however, but variable cost, I mean individual shipping cost is very small, just $50. And some between in the middle, they make some contract with a local carrier. For this case, their fixed charge is just 5,000, but however, variable cost is also some between 550 and the 750, and just $300. And we solve this problem. For first question, we can use scenario manager. Second question, we can use data table. Third question now, Allison makes 1,000 profit on each shipment before transportation cost. This means 1,000 is their revenue, and then we have to compute the break-even point. And then for this case, we prepare Excel table like this, option 1, 2, 3, and we have a price, we have variable cost, we have a fixed cost, and we can use any kind of quantity. Quantity can be 10 or whatever number, so we can use this 10. Then first of all, we have to compute this profit function. So to do that, first of all, we have to define name. To define name, you highlight this, and then you can click formula, and then you can define your name using this create from selection, and then click and you define this name. And what is your profit? Profit function is actually price times quantity minus variable cost times quantity minus fixed cost. So you just plug this equation. So now before we complete this equation, please check this. So if you check this cell and your cell name is B2, but if you highlight all these three, then the price, this all three, this whole set is the name is price. Same thing. If you highlight all these three, then name is VC. Then now you can complete the equation. Profit function. Profit function is you have price times, if you type price, then automatically this price cell will be highlighted, and now you can multiply quantity and then VC times quantity minus FC. So this is actually your profit function. Then complete and then copy and paste. So if you have your demand quantity is just only 10, just only 10 shipment, then you option 2, they have require, this option requires huge investment upfront. So that's why even if you have small, I mean some order, but it cannot make profit. So that means if you increase a certain quantity, then probably option 2 can be also profitable at certain point. Option 3 case, this is actually profitable for quantity 10, order quantity 10, but however less profitable than option 1. So how about 1? So I use 1, 1, 1. Then if we have 1, that means if we have only one order, then option 1, there is no fixed cost. So that's why option 1 case break-even point is 0, right? So 0 case, you have 0 profit. If you have any positive number of order for option 1, then you have positive. That means option 1 can be option 1 for option 1, break-even point can be 0. How about option 2? If you have only one order, then it's huge loss. Option 3 is loss, and the 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. If you increase this kind of quantity, then option 3, if you have 7 and negative 8 can be positive, means 7 point some value is your break-even point, means it makes zero profit, right? How about option 2? Option 2, you have 10 or 20. So if you have, even if you have 20 but still this is negative, then 30, I trade 30. Oh, 30k is positive. Then how about 25? 25 is still positive. 22 is negative, but 23 can be positive. That means if you have to at least 23, then it make profitable, possible, positive profit, right? So then we have to find this kind of break-even point. How can you find this break-even point? So we will use goal-seek analysis. First of all, click Data tab, and then you can click Whatif analysis, and then click goal-seek, and then there are three different value columns blank. First one, set cell. What is function? What is set cell? So cell is this is your object function. This is your goal. What is your goal? Profit function, right? And what is profit function value? So we want to set to 0. 0 means break even. So what is your decision variable? Your decision variable, you change quantity, right? If you change quantity, at certain point you will get 0. So that's why this changing cell is your decision variable. You can click this and then click OK. Then now you have very small number. E to the negative 14 means 10 to the negative 14. So this is almost 0, right? That means break-even point is 0 for this case. So now I would type here break-even point, BP, for this case 0. How about this? For option 2, we will do goal-seek analysis again. So you can click here profit function first, then it will be easier for next step, and click this and then goal-seek analysis, and cell is C8, this object function, profit function, to the value is 0. By changing this 23 and then click OK, you change this quantity, then you will get 0 profit value. Then click OK and click OK. Then this case you have 22.1. So means 22.1 order, then you will have 0 profit. If you have more than 22.1, I mean 23 orders, then it's absolutely positive. If you have 22, then it can be negative. How about this? For this case again, you can click this and click goal-seek and goal-seek, and then set cell is this object function. I mean profit value should be 0, and by changing value is your decision variable. You will change this quantity, right? You will change this quantity and finally click OK. Then for this case, your break-even point of 7.14 means if you order 7.14 exactly, then you will have a 0 profit. If you have more than 7.14 means 8, you order 8, then it will be absolutely positive. Less than 7.14 means 7. If you order 7 or less, then it will be negative. This is a break-even point for different options. And then now we can think about different profit value. I mean not simply 0. Target profit is 1,000. Then what happened? So to make 10,000 profit, what is the order quantity? Then again you can click here and click goal-seek let me try to use smaller number. Just profit is 10,000, and then you can click this again and click and go see, and your set sale is this number, and now to value is what your target profit is 1,000, and then you have to change quantity and click OK and OK. Then to do that you have to order 4. If you order only 4, then it makes $1,000. How about this? Click again this and go seek analysis and value 1,000, and you can change this quantity and click OK. And then for this case, if you order 23.15 or 16, and then you will make $1,000. How about this? Click this and then go seek analysis, and the value is 1,000, and you change this number and click OK and click OK, and 8757 means what? To make 1,000, option 1 can arrive very quickly, option 2 a little bit slow, but option 3 very slow, right? And then now target profit is you increase, you are more ambitious than previous one. $10,000. So if you target not 1,000, $10,000, then you can click here and click what if analysis, go see what is your goal. So your object function, profit function is 1,000, your target value 10,000. You change this order quantity. If you change this order quantity, right, and then click OK, this is higher target. That means if you order 40, then it makes 10,000 profit. So second option, if you click this and click what if analysis, go see, and set sell is this one, and value is 10,000. And by changing this quantity, so you can change quantity and you can get 10,000 profit, and click OK. And for this case, OK, for this case 32.63. and then now for this one we will change, click go see, and this cell, and to the value of 10,000. You can change this quantity and click OK, and for this case 21.42. So you are more ambitious. Target profit is 100,000, not simply 10,000, 100,000. Then we can rerun what if analysis, goal seek, and the same cell, and the what is value to the value is 100,000. You have to change this quantity, click OK. To get this one, how much you have to sell? 400. How about this? Click this, goal seek. No, I will click this and then click goal seek, and this value should be 100,000. You change this decision variable, click OK. For this case 127.37. and finally third option. So this option, profit function, the value should be 100,000. You have to change this value, click OK. Break-even point. In terms of break-even points, option 1 can be the best. If you have a small size revenue, option 1 can be the best. If you have medium size revenue, option 3 can be best. You can make only 21, then option 3 can make 10,000. 10,000. But others it takes more. But however, if you are very ambitious, if you make 100,000, Then option 2, you need to sell 127. But how about option 3? You have to sell more. You have to deliver more than option 2. How about option 1? You have to deliver a lot, 400, right? So that means what? Option 2, you invest a lot of money in initial investment, initial fixed cost upfront. Then, but however, if you have some, ambitious, or you have a large size of demand, then option 2 can make this, larger profit easier than or quicker than other option. But option 1, break-even point is very small, but however, revenue or profit increase very slowly. So this case, the profit function is very, increase very quickly if you increase your order quantity. I mean, if you have a higher, very high or ambitious target, and you can use this fixed cost, high fixed cost idea.